Hola amigos, my name is Pablo Miguel and I'm going to be reviewing WWE Monday Night Raw in just 3 minutes. Because, let's face it, ain't nobody got time for 3 hours. Without further ado, time starts now. We're only 2 weeks away from the next pay-per-view, Extreme Rules, and you wouldn't guess how Raw begins. It's the highlight reel with special guest Mitch, the potted plant. Mitch, broken and battered, receives a louder cheer from the WWE Universe than Roman Reigns has had in the past year. He probably works better than him too, but when will the WWE listen to their fans? Jericho describes himself as the Halley's Comet of the WWE. Talent like him only comes around once every 76 years and gives us the gift of Jericho. Drink it in, man. Big Cass surprisingly interrupts Jericho and to me is cracking each and every week without Enzo. Credit to the guy, with the time that he's getting, he's making it work. But you can see it in his eyes. He is absolutely massive though. Match number uno is Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin, and like a lion prowling around his prey, Corbin dominates much of the match. But just as Dolph looks like he'll pick up the unlikely victory, Corbin hits a nasty end of days for the win. Match number dos, R-Truth does the dab, Fandango gyrates, and the fans chant "We want Sandow," who's released from his WWE contract last Friday with other of the superstars like Wade Barrett. As for the match, Fandango gyrates some more and gets pinned by R-Truth. Match number 3, Divas action next, Charlotte vs Paige with Ric Flair banned from ringside. Natalia makes a distraction for Paige to hit a big fall-away slam, and this prompts Ric Flair to stagger his way to the ring. Shane McMahon feels it's necessary to send a mob of referees to escort this elderly man from the match. Whilst all this is going on, Paige quickly rolls up Charlotte and pins the women's champion. If Zayn wins against The Miz in match number 4, he gets added to the triple threat match at Extreme Rules for the IC title. A beautiful moonsault and a few close pins climaxes with Zayn hitting a devastating haluva kick. Looks like the match at Extreme Rules just became a fatal 4-way. Match number 5. There's been a lot of matches this week. The big scary Rusev takes on Kalisto's insignificant friend Sin Cara and loses. Why? Another match, match number 6. The Usos and Reigns take on The Club in an elimination 6-man tag match. Here's how it went. Jey Uso was eliminated by Anderson, who was eliminated by Jimmy Uso, who was eliminated by AJ Styles. Reigns eliminates Gallows with a Superman punch, leaving just the number 1 contender and the champ to fight it out for which team wins. The match gets scrappy, so scrappy in fact that Gallows and Anderson return with a chair. The Usos return too, and the match ends with Styles staring down Reigns. Ryder takes on Kevin Owens in match number 7, where if Ryder wins, he'll get a spot in the Heat. He doesn't win. Match number 8. New Day faces the Dudleys, and it doesn't take long before the Vaudevillains come out and cost the New Day the match. Will we have new tag team champions at Extreme Rules? Probably not. The main event never gets started as Jericho is taken out by a mystery man, Dean Ambrose. He stares down Jericho and slowly proceeds to rip apart his $15,000 jacket. Jericho fights back, retrieves his jacket, only to be stopped by Big Cass. Jericho slaps Cass. Are you out of your mind? Gets hit by the Dirty Deeds and Jericho's jacket gets cut into pieces. This was one of those weeks of WWE Raw where it was match after match after match. Repeats of the same things over and over again. AJ Styles, Roman Reigns' teams going at it. That's happened for the last 3 weeks. The same things keep happening. But this is your time. I want to know what you think of WWE Raw this week. Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed Raw and you enjoyed this video, drop a like on it. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna look at some statistics. Let's see how the WWE superstars have performed so far on Raw this year. Go! As you can see, the most wins hasn't changed that much. The superstars lost a lot of their matches. Bubba Ray and Devon have jumped back into the top 5. Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso are the only superstars to have appeared in every Raw since WrestleMania, and the most losses that looks the same as most weeks. The win ratio, however, looks very different. AJ Styles, Kofi Kingston and Big E all losing, which means that those 5 are the 5 that have won every match that they've been in. There was 1 disqualification this week, the rest were pinfalls, and the highest loss ratio, Zack Ryder jumps into the top 5, all losing their matches. And here are your champions and how long they've held their titles for Kalisto exceeding 100 days with the US title. Is there anything that surprises you about those statistics? The New Day, Big E and Kofi Kingston finally losing their 100% win streak. Before tonight they'd won every match on Raw. The Dudleys put an upset to that. Let me know in the comment section below, or you can keep in touch on Facebook and Twitter at Pablo the Lucha. Hit me up on there, the links are in the description. If you've watched this far, thank you so much for watching, it means so much to me. You can like, share and subscribe, and if you're new here, you can become an amigo today by clicking the subscribe button here. I'll see you next week as always. Adios amigos. Necesito